Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Archive Gaming. So, we're going to start a new run, Romance 8 Remake. We're playing as Yuan, one of my favorite rulers to play in every game. I'm a big fan of the Yuans, you know. I like playing as Yuan basically because he's... First of all, the theme is great, and secondly, his position is just so bad in every game. You know, it's just a much worse Yuan, really. But in this game, we've got the strongest Yuan maybe ever. Maybe ever, okay? Romance 14 gave him a big shot in the arm through the event system. And he was good in OG8. But in this one, he's even stronger because... well, just the way the game works. You know, if you guys want to see like a force breakdown, let me know in the comments down below. And we'll just do a coverage of Yuan force. I think I can get that. I think I can get a cover his force in 20 minutes or so. There's a lot of reasons, but I'm not going to spend too much time on him. Let's just start this run. I've kind of been looking forward to this. So the year we're playing is 196. Let me show this. Let me show the map here. 196. So 196. Disgusted by Li Yu's tyranny, Emperor Xian flees Chang'an. Cao Cao shelters the Emperor in Luoyang and relocates to Suchang, emerging as the guardian of the Imperial Court. So the big reason I play usually Yuan after 196 is because of this right here. Although since we're playing 8 Remake, you can probably start in 195 if you want to. But normally in most of these games, if there's a 196 start date, I'll play Yuan there because it's during the rise of Cao Cao. 196 is the real rise of Cao Cao. He takes the Emperor, he starts gaining territory in the center, he starts preparing to destroy Li Yu, so this will give me a really strong, well, the strongest opponent, really. The strongest opponent. So, 195, 194, 193, you can kind of play around Cao Cao and knock him out. 196, he's already kind of entrenched a little bit, so that's why we're going 196. Continuing here, in the north, Yuan expands his power and puts pressure on Gongsun Zhen. In Shu province, Lu Bu seizes Xiapi from Liu Yao, but they immediately reconcile. They exchange positions from the previous year. Yeah, that whole chapter in the novel I had to reread a couple times when I was first reading the novel, because I couldn't understand why they kept switching territories. You know, it feels awkward. Sun Ce defeats Yan Baiyu and sets its sights on Wang Lang in Huiji. Yeah, so Sun Ce is almost done conquering Jiandong. You can see on the map, Wang Lang's already ran away. Wang Lang is cornered. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. Gut reaction is to just wipe everybody out. That's what my gut tells me. Just fight them all. But I think we're still allied with Sun Ce, right? Let's see. Sun Ce for 24 months, right? And just because it'll give me a little bit of XP with the settings that everybody's usually playing on, we're gonna have historical, pretty much have everything historical except for cities of free officers. Now, one thing that's interesting about cities for free officers in this game versus the other games, this does not scramble the starting position of free officers. So if you read the text carefully, which I failed to do the first time, set which cities free officers will appear in. That means officers that have appeared cannot be shuffled in this game at all. In Romance 14, you can scramble the whole pool, including officers that are usually in almost all of them. When you scramble officers, you scramble the people that are already in the map. In this game, that's not the case. You only affect people that haven't shown up. So that's very, very different, and I kind of like it because it's like a half measure, right? It's like a half scramble. Like, some people are set, the people that are started on the map are always set, but the guys who are going to appear are shuffled. So it's different. I kind of like that. But outside of that, everything's set to normal. We're going to have compatibility and relationships on, mostly because this should make it more difficult from a Yuan perspective, because we are surrounded by, right now, the three kingdoms, really. Liu Bei, Sun Ce, Cao Cao, Lu Bu if we want to go pick a fight with Lu Bu. So their link damage is going to be absolutely nuts. And we're playing as Yuan Shu, so our link damage is crap. What else can I say about Yuan Shu, man? He's just got such a, he's so much better in this game. It's just crazy. It's really crazy.
Is this
the same text? Oh no, it's not.
張飛が騒動を起こして手薄となった可否城を奪取し居座った。
そもそも上州統治は私には過ぎたる身。勝敗で十分だ。
しかし劉備は呂布とすぐに和解し勝敗へと入る。その頃北方では袁紹が西州へ攻め入り北海までを掌握。南方では孫作が玄白湖を下し呉まで勢力を拡大していた。そして長安では李覚と郭子が争い隙をついた検定が長安脱出に成功する。
帝を包帯すれば大義を得る。洛陽で陛下をお迎えせん。
曹操は検定を保護すると巨匠へ遷都。中原の一大勢力となった。時に建安元年7月曹操の飛躍が新たな風をもたらす。
Okay, so here we go. Yuan Shu 196.
確か
Like I said, the thing about this year that I like so much is just it's the rise of Cao Cao. It's the beginning of Yuan Shu's downfall, really, because everyone else is catching up to him in terms of power. That's the thing. Before that, the early 190s, Yuan Shu is in cruise control mode, but by 196, everything's starting to slip away. Sun Ce is getting stronger. Cao Cao is getting much stronger, and our position, Yuan Shu's position, kind of remains the same. So, first things first, let's do some espionage. We're allied with Sun Ce for 2 years, so I really have two choices. I can go fight Liu Yao, Liu Yao. I don't know why I blanked on this guy's name. Liu Yao, or go pick a fight with Cao Cao. I would like to pick a fight with Cao Cao, but I don't think we're any match for him because this is his capital. It's going to be very strong. Let's check out Liu Yao here. So yeah, Yuan Shu's a lot stronger, but he's still Yuan Shu. You know what I mean? You still have to frame it in the context. Context is king. So compared to other Yuan Shu forces, this is one of the strongest ones. Like I said, possibly ever. Romance 14 comes to mind when they added the DLC, where you can inherit part of Sun Ce's force. But to me, if you're gonna play as like a force with Yuan Shu, for example, and you're gonna inherit Sun Ce's officers, and you're just playing as Sun Ce, right? I say this about all small forces. If you're gonna play a weak force, and then you're gonna grab a handful of A and S tier officers, then you're no longer playing as that weak force. You know, you're just wearing it as a skin. Those S tier officers are really the force now. So it's kind of a what's the word, a trap almost. Or you can say, well, I'm playing as Yuan Shu, it's difficult. It's like, yeah, but you're using all the Wu officers. You're really just playing as Wu. You know what I mean? So in 14, he's stronger because of that. I don't know if these guys are worth going down here to get. I would like to get Huac Xing. Just like Romance 14, Romance 8's officers are all useful. Every single officer is useful, man. Crazy.
想定通りよ。
It's crazy that they managed to find a use for every single person. Okay, so that was the intro. Now, it's already been about a year in game. So I basically did some recruiting, trying to figure out a target, all that good stuff to summarize it. You know, nothing too crazy, just making a lot of effort to improve the roster. Again, Yuan Shu's he's better than he's ever been, but he is still Yuan Shu. You still have to frame it. You still have to frame the conversation around that, you know? So, the first target is going to be Liu Yao. And the reason is because I want to get Huak Sing. Did he pick up somebody else? I think he picked up somebody else in that year. Is that wrong? I think he picked up... No, it's his son. His son joined, right? Because the new year just started. Even better. Yep. Even better target. I think he's better than his dad is. Yeah, he's better than his dad is. Okay, so yeah. Improving the roster is basically what I did the first couple of Parliament phases. Nothing eventful has really happened, as you can see. Just a couple of events. The shooting at the gate, Lubu's insane shot that he made. I don't know what's more insane, Lubu making that shot in the novel, or the fact that at the banquet he says, he just casually drops a one-liner about not being a warmonger. He basically says, I'm a man of peace. I shit you not. Lubu says that he's always advocated for peace. He says that in front of Liu Bei and Ji Ling right before he makes the deal with them. You know, he's like, I detest violence, so I'm going to try to solve this peacefully, because as you know, I'm a man of peace. I think that's more insane than him actually making the shot to me. That's more insane. Anyway, so we're surrounded by the Three Kingdoms, like I said. We've got to improve our roster. Gotten quite a few free officers. The Vagrant Army, for some reason, is not complete in this game. The Yellow Turbans, what's left of them. It's just Liu Pi and Gong Du. These two. They didn't have Liao Hua. Zhou Kang wasn't a part of them, so I was able to scoop them up in my force. So we've got Liao Hua and Zhou Kang, which is a big, big help for me. Again, this force is not very good. So we got a couple of guys who are good. I'm trying to hit science. We got to get science up to 1,000. We have to get tech. The plan is to be able to build a swarm, an army that's very, very large and can take some hits. But we need tech to improve the infantry and the cavalry to be able to take those hits. And then we're just going to win the battles just by kind of attrition. So, let's get to this fight. Actually, while I'm here, next phase, I'll try to keep raising the science. Liu Yao's got 28,000, we've got 29,000, but we're going to transport troops right now to make this as lopsided as possible. In fact, let's put a spy. Ruler's only at 46, this should be easy.
Hi.
Oh, but if I go, then I can't participate in the battle. I'm the only one who's recommended. That's... yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Can't do that, 'cause then I can't participate. Alright, well, if we're not going to do that, let's try to keep recruiting. Still got some free officers in the pool. Again, I don't want to go myself to get any of these guys. Just keeps recommending me. He doesn't recommend anybody, actually. seems someone bears a heavy grudge against us. Why does he bear a heavy grudge against us? That's weird. Wow.
Hi.
A lot of these guys do not want to sign up. Let's send this guy, see if he can do it. Nice. At least we got somebody, man. Every single person helps in this game. You know, this is... Romance 8 Remake is a lot like Romance 14 in that there's a use for every single person. Even the worst, like, the worst person you could think of, there's still a use for them, you know? There's still some way that you can help them with something, you know? Alright, let's attack. Let's transport and then we'll attack. Bring our forces down here. You know what? We can probably buy some supplies. I've got 63,000 gold. Not me. Who can I send? I think Liu Yao is probably the guy for the job. Give me 25k. You know what? Let's just do 20. 20k. Thank you. And now let's get this guy. I'm going all the way down here just to get Huaxin, man. That's the main. But thankfully, Liu Yao's kid is also in the game, so that's even better. So the plan is to target this guy, take him out. In the future, we'll probably be attacked. And I'll probably just withdraw from here. So I'll withdraw my forces from here. Because I have no interest in being down here. You know, our goal is going to be to probably take over the Central Plains. I'm just going to let the events play out since I haven't seen them yet in this game. So I don't want to derail this stuff too much. Maybe we can actually save Lu Bu, like Yuan Shu tried to do. Or at least pretended to do. Maybe we can actually save him this time. We'll see. I didn't account for water. Oh, shoot. I did not think about that. I hope we have somebody who's got Navy. Alright, let's see. Let's get set up here. Yuan Shu is one. Zhang Shun's probably going to be the other. Sun Ben's got level 2. Alright, so we'll put him in Yuan Shu's unit. Chen Lan and Lei Bo both have level 1. So that makes our commanders Yuan Shu, Zhang Shun, and probably Liao Hua. Yep, okay. Zhang Shun, another one of my favorites, and then Liao Hua. Can't carry a lot of troops, but you know, that could be a problem. Alright, so we got put Lei Bo with him, so he has some naval bonus. We don't have any ships, but it's alright. We don't have anything, actually. Infantry, yep. Who's got Onslaught? Liao Hua's got Onslaught? Yeah, Liao Hua. Okay, cool. Zhang Shun, okay. And Chen Lan. That'll give him naval. 9,000. I'm gonna do cavalry with him just to have flurry. And then for Yuan Shu, Feng Shi will boost his stats by 5. And then we can probably take Sun Ben for the naval ability, honestly. Boom, with the big 15k stack. I'm gonna go infantry. Archery looks tempting, but archers are really... Base level archers in this game are really weak. And if you're... The guy who's commanding the unit stats are not good. Like, look at my stats right now. Light infantry, 15k, and we only have one thing in the 300s. So 200s is below average, 300 is decent, and then 400 is great. We're barely cracking 300, so this is a very weak unit. Let's just look at archers by comparison. Wow, but look at that drop off. 256 attack, 236 defense. The slightest breeze will melt Yuan Chu's unit in archery. I gotta keep the attrition low, because I don't know if Liu Yao is gonna counterattack me or what, you know. Okay, now let's get one guy for tech, which I think is gonna be Sun Shao, the only guy left. Or we could put him with one of these two. Let's see. Sun Shao has, I think, instigate or cure. He has cure. Just cure. Okay. Should I bring him with me? I mean, 15 buff to intelligence. We can probably make him our advisor, actually. That might be the real benefit to bringing him. Plus 11% stratagem increase versus Liao Hua. It's still 11%. Okay, it's still pretty low. It doesn't matter too much, but the guy's got cure, which is... This build, this army build that I'm going for is going to be very... Again, swarm, just really fight these attritional style fights later on. Yuan Go Lu departs. I wonder if he's going to get unique quotes once he becomes emperor too. Okay, so our stratagem is just going to be will sabotage ×2. He's not going to have any fortress, right? Okay. Just making sure he doesn't have an alliance with Liu Yao. Can you imagine if he had an alliance with Liu Yao and I just stumbled into this fight? Wow, look at that. That's certainly interesting. 2 arrow towers. Now, if I had arrow towers here, there's no incentive to really dock here and, like, destroy these arrow towers. I would increase the range by 2 at least, so that they cover the whole Strait of Ocean right here. These arrow towers should cover this dock right here, so that you have to deal with them. You know what I mean? As it stands, you could just kind of ignore them. Like, it's not that big of a deal to, like, lose, like, to have the enemy gain morale. It's just not that big of a deal most of the time. You have cavalry, so let's get our infantry right next to this spot. Okay, should be a pretty simple battle. It's still early game, so he does have 3 units, so our numbers are kind of even. Be honored to cross swords with the true heir of the Yuan clan. That's awesome. The true heir. We can already spot his unit, huh? A trap. You know, I didn't account for Inspire. I think I had somebody in my force who has it, but I didn't pay attention to who has it, so... Is he gonna meet us out here? Good, really. We're fine. We'll wait for him. Got some fog, visibility's decreased.
ついてこい。なんと。進め。円家の戦かけよ。
Alright, I'm gonna wait for them.
いざ。
Their morale's already going to be higher than mine, so there's no reason to advance. Let them get a little bit closer. Like I was saying in my beginner guide video, the top 3, this game, a lot of this game, when you have links turned on especially, can come down to who hits who first. Like the link system really pushes it in that direction. There's a couple of factors, other factors, but the big one is the link system. Okay, who's a real threat on the ocean here? Is it Liu Yao probably? 275 attack, 255 defense. I have to assume that's gotta be the strongest. That's 100 and 100. And then that's an archery. That guy's gonna be really weak too. Okay. Let's see. His movement, he's gonna be on top of our forces here in just a second. I'm gonna pull back. Give my morale more time. He's already at, because of the towers, he's already ready to start using his tactics. He's ready to party already, but we're not quite there yet. Especially Zhang Xun's unit. His unit's just out of commission right now. Morale's way too low. That was a mistake for him. Let's make sure Zhang Xun can't be hit by Liu Yao's Doom Stack, okay. Stop attacking him and go after these guys. So let's see what we got. Incendiary. Set them on fire. Raging fire. And instigate. I think we want instigate right away. I don't know if he has any Navy abilities. He has his own instigate. That sucks. But that's because of Huak Sing. That's the reason we're here. I don't know if I said that already. That's the reason we're here. To get Huak Sing, to get Huak Sing's instigate level 3. It's that big of a deal for us. Yeah, eventually if I start doing the build videos and stuff, I'll get more into it. But yeah, it's that important right now. So because he's going to hit me with instigate, probably. So there's a good chance. I'm just going to use my tactic right now. I want to use these 70. Will this hit both? No. Okay. I want to use my tactic right now before I potentially lose it. Damage. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I need, yes, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping Zhang Xun would be able to kill this guy. It'll raise his morale up a little bit. Nope, never mind. There's the instigate, you see? Lowers us below that threshold. Ooh, all the way down to 5, we're facing desertion. Nice, very nice. Really bad for me, but really good that the AI did that. So I'm going to have to take out Zerong to boost up my morale. So it's a blessing that Zhang Xun didn't take him out, because now I have an easy way to get it back. To help get it back. Oh, that didn't give me anything. I thought that was going to give me at least 10. I got nothing for that. I guess you have to take out either the commander or the strategist. You don't get morale for just wiping out units. That sucks. You should get at least 5. You know, even a little bit. Just so that it's something that you consider, you know? Raging fire again? Yep, let's do it. Empathy went up. Okay, that's good. We're in a lot of trouble. Troops are deserting big time. I think somebody here has cure. One of these two guys has cure, I believe, right? Or is it... Okay, Zhang Xun's got cure. So I can restore some of my soldiers, so this battle isn't totally lost, but if I couldn't restore my soldiers right now, we'd be in some dire straits. I gotta hit him now while I still have soldiers, because they're gonna start disappearing real quick. Can we land here? No, we can't. Okay, so... This was a bad move. I mean, because now he's an archery unit, I think his stats are even lower. Like, I just went over how poor archers are, base level archers in this game. That was a hard call. Let's stay there. Time to cure. Let's do it. Because we're going to lose 2,000 anyway. We're going to drop down to 6 otherwise. Oh, man. Brutal. Guaxing, man, that's the reason we're here. That power, the power of the instigate in this game. Okay, morale has finally stopped bleeding out. Zhang Xun's got the higher cap, right? I think I'm gonna cure Zhang Xun's unit. Stratagem, let's do it. We'll sabotage. Time to, whoops, time to turn the table. Alright, now it's time for him to get a taste of what he's been doing to us. Although his towers, yeah, I forgot about his towers. You know, that's something I have to consider. How many towers do they have? Because it affects how quickly they can restore the morale. I'm really glad I took this fight first. I'm already learning some things. They're not being attacked, so there's no reason to cure them. Alright, almost got him. Should have a tactic. Yep, flurry. Done. Yuan himself will end the threat of Liu Yao. Look at us helping out our favorite son. Our favorite son, Sun-sei. We'll take care of Liu Yao for you, Sun-sei. Don't worry about it. Look at these quotes. Bow before and extol my demonstration of the Yuan clan's might. Awesome. Now we have to hope that these guys join, especially Huaxin. I need Huaxin. We got Liu Yu. That's good. That's a really good start. Alright, who said no? Liu Yao and Zheng. We can honestly we can let these guys go. Fortification level 3. Holy shit. And weaponry? Okay, we gotta try to recruit them, but let's let them go. Yuan Shu got the most honors. Yuan Shu wins the medal for most punchable. Just got straight up punched the whole fight. Liu Yao forces no more. We finished what Sun-sei started, you know? Alright, I'm gonna have to spend a phase here now. Public unrest has settled. Of course, now that the Emperor is here. The people flock to the Yuan Shu banner. We will restore public order. That's good thinking. Don't really care about defense, though. Don't really care at all about the defense. Especially because we're going to give up the city. I'm going to try to get the science up, if I can, this turn. Before we give up the city, get it to 1,000 to get the text. Because there's a good chance Liu Biao's going to attack. You don't like us very much at all. Okay, we've got... Oh, there it is, the Audacious Pretender. With the Sacred Imperial Seal, Yuan Shu assumes the title of Emperor. Awesome. Liu Bei leaves Xiao Pei, and then he makes for Xu Shan. Okay, cool. So we got Liu Bei running away, joining Cao Cao. The amazing thing I've got to do here is science, though. Yeah, it would be great to be able to save Lu Bu, now that I think about it. See if there's anything in the market also. An item. No items, okay. There you go.
そうですな。
へ。902. Come on, guys. We gotta get this. 100 more points to get the science text. And then we can get some tech.
Hey. 助かります。
That's it. Just improving a city just eats up your whole 3 months, you know? Destruction efforts by Liu Biao. Yeah, he's gonna definitely attack. I hope he doesn't attack me at Lujiang. That would be awkward if I get stranded. Yeah, Hua got promoted. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this part. And the next part, we will ascend the throne. the throne that's really just a mind palace, because it doesn't, he's not really the emperor. It exists on Yuan Chu's mind only. But we will be ascending the throne nonetheless. And the next one, try to get the science text, pull back our forces, prepare to support Lu Bu in the war to come, I guess. That's where things are heading. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you could do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a lot more romance. Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening, of course. And other stuff. So, I'll see you guys on the next one. Till then, take care.